Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Sticking with the running game. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's a run. Running back's got it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Big moment of the opening drive. They face third down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Design quarterback run. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. The Golden Bears pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Morris. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Golden Bears getting set on 1st and 10. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The offense with some pre-snap motion. The shotgun running play call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Makes the grab. It's Thomas. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, That one's incomplete.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll run the option. Breaks into open space. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
How about that, Chris? Third down and 2. They get just enough. I thought they might bring the sticks out to measure. It was so close. But they're going to give them the first down. That's just trusting your back to get the yards you need for the first down.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Now it's second down here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. Timing here is impeccable.
First down here for this offense. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense. But they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
Scanning the field. It's Iamaleava looking to the end zone. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and the receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
PAT makes the score 7-3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. So after the massive play, it's first down just outside the red zone now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Stopped after the catch at the 9, but it's first and goal now.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the catch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Coming up, second down and goal. Takes off in a bootleg. Moves left out of the pocket. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cal.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the running back takes the handoff.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And the tailback's got it again. Breaks free. Got the first down and still motoring. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Quick throw to the left. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Cal's offense takes the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this... He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Now he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, what a play by this safety to kind of sit back in cover two, baiting this quarterback to make the throw. I thought he showed patience and then instincts once the ball's in the air to come up with that interception.
Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. He'll lose 5 on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Going backwards to open up this series. 2nd down and 16 now. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pump over the middle. It's Thomas. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Throws it to the right. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Touchdown, Golden Bears. A huge special teams score. What a moment. Conference championship on the line. The punt returner takes it all the way to the house.
You know, the special team coach told us that he thought they had a chance to either come up with a block punt or hit a big return. In this case, it's the latter. They set it up perfectly, took it all the way back, just like he told us.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
He hands it to the back, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at 28. First down. Looking to throw the football. And looking for a big play here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Well, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. He finds the running back in the flat. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up third and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. He was successful in his first attempt. This one, a chip shot, 25 yards out. And he's got it, no problem. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Maliava. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Short throw complete to the tight end. And they're able to get him down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here's the second down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a second interception today.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Here comes the punter onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. They keep him off balance with a run. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught for the completion.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The Golden Bears will have 1st and 10 here. What a catch! And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Cal.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the try for 2. Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. Looking to throw here. And he makes the grab, a successful 2-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line.
26, and the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Iamaleava. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Picked off. What a play. He's at the 50. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Golden Bears. A long-distance defensive touchdown. Wow.
Chris, we're already a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Dropping back. It's Iamaleava. Quick throw to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got room to run. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he can bring it in.
To throw, it's Iamaleava. He's running out of time here. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Golden Bears will kick this away to begin the second half. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Trying to create here on the move. Oh, what a grab! There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Looking for the wideout. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The receiver makes the catch. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And in first down, right back to the running game.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The game makes it second and medium. Toss play to the outside. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. It's an option look. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on third down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on fourth?
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. This will be a 39-yard attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line.
26, and the offense will take over. First and 10.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On first down, it's play action. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He's looking deep again. They're setting out to try the PAT. And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Look out, room to run here. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. They're going to run it. He gets loose. Has the first down, is still going. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. The Golden Bear is starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Handoff in a single back formation. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. He'll hand it off. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Bringing pressure. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
The pass rush closing in. Caught by the receiver. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback.
The ball is picked off. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield. And one final play before the end of the quarter.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Dump off caught by the running back. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the right side. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Chris, there are a lot of coaches out there that'll just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, not sure if this was entirely needed.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he'll be brought down.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle at the 35, good enough for a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. That's another first down as they get near the 50 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the move now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. To throw, it's Iamaleava. What a catch! And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really, it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw again. Defense is coming after him. Trying to get the throw off. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, and the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Tight end goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. Well, the defense has had no answer for this pitch and catch combination. They are closing in the conference championship.
You know, the receiver's coming up with a lot of these touchdowns, but I really want to focus in on this quarterback because he's making such good decisions with the football. He's finding his guy. They're moving him around, finding different ways to get him the ball, and I've just loved to see the quarterback. Anytime you're making good decisions and you're making accurate throws, you got a chance for a big game.
So California's offense back out on the field now. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's James. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Well, his defense cannot find any way to slow this guy down. He's been making plays like this all game long, over 100 yards receiving on the day now.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And it's a kneel down. Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback will take a knee. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.